Hello everybody, welcome to this week's crystal forecast. The crystal forecast is from July 18th to July 25th. I already pulled a card for us today, so let's get started. Our first card is Bloodstone, Purification. And the first thing that I thought of when I pulled this card was, man, we're going through a theme this year. So I'm just going to feel into the card right now and see what it has to say for the masses this week. When I feel into this card, it really goes right into my heart center and it stays there. And as it stays there, the heart's just kind of going like this, and it's the breathing turns deep and it's getting really uncomfortable yet still comfortable. It's kind of like the heart is just trying to expand, and it's going to be expanding no matter what we're doing. And as it expands, it's really calling us to look at what's going on in our lives. It's really calling us to look at where we're stepping into love, where we're stepping into fear, and really calling us to let go of all the fear-based things that we are experiencing. And as we let it do its expansion, we're going to naturally find that emotionally we're going to be clearing things out. So diarrhea, lots of colds, lots of things like that are going to be coming up for a lot of people as their body lets go energetically, because everything is stored inside the body, and so it's really about letting that go. There's a theme I see of purification, of release, of just letting go. It seems to be the constant theme of this last year. And I really feel it getting really strong in the emotional reign of things, the heart around the emotional body for this coming week. Let's see if there's anything else. I'm feeling that tension is being lifted off the shoulders for many people. For many, we've been carrying the weight of the world, and we still do carry the weight of the world, but it's a reminder to release all that stuff that's on your shoulders this week and to relax into the flow of life. And I'm feeling that there's a lot of flows like this going on right now, where we kind of go a little bit backwards over top of where we've been, move forward a little bit, then go back a little bit, move forward, go back a little bit. And this really is allowing us to really see where we've grown, how we've grown. It's really a good way of knowing ourselves a lot better, because we can say, oh, last year when I went through this, I would have been totally different. And so it really shows where our strengths are, where we still need to grow. And every time that we're put inside a situation where we're coming back for another layer, a second layer, a third layer, a fourth layer, a fifth layer, however much it is, it's allowing us to go deeper into that process, deeper into that energy and where we are, and into our hearts, and goes into the depths of our soul. Because the deeper that we go, the more we're able to release, the easier it is and the faster it is. Well, not necessarily easier, but the faster it is for sure. It's kind of like, are you going to roll? Are you just going to pull the Band-Aid off bit by bit, or just rip it off? That's kind of like, you can either go deep in layers, one at a time, or you can go really deep into the depths of the soul and really work at it there. And it's faster to go into the depths really, really quickly. There's nothing else from this card, so I'm going to go and pick one of the crystals. Okay, so we're going to see what comes up for the crystals. So what I'm getting and what I'm feeling is that There's going to be a lot of work on posture that's going to be happening this week. It's a really good idea for us all to be really aware of what our posture is saying, because we're having a conversation all the time with the universe and with the consciousness that surrounds us and with God, and however you want to put it. We're always having a conversation, and it really became clear to me last week when every action that I take is a direct conversation to the universe, and I really saw it and I really felt it. And now what's coming to me is that even the way that we stand and our posture is a conversation with the universe and a conversation with the actions that we are taking. And it is through this conversation that we are creating the life that we live. And so for myself, I really have to work on having the straight back, the shoulders rolled back, the chin tucked under, to have a really nice open and receiving posture, so I can open up to life, where I tend to do a curl like that, sheltering myself from life. And so it's really about opening up ourselves to life, to really receive, and it's about standing firm on the ground, and it's really about being aware of what we are saying to the universe and to others that surround us with our posture. And a whole life can be shifted with the posture, is what I'm receiving right now from this crystal. And for us right now, standing our strengths and standing our empowerments, even when we don't feel like we are strong, or even when we don't feel like we are empowered, is really important, because it's still saying out to the universe, I am empowered, I am strong. And those things that we want to manifest that come from that strength and come from that empowerment are going to be manifest because of the way that we're standing. So it's really important to pay attention to that. I'm also receiving that there is going to be a great influx of intuitive feminine energy into our lives this week. And we're really going to want to feel dancing, movement, and a lot of snaky kind of movements, and snake medicine will be important for a lot of people this week, as well as crow medicine. Crow and snake medicines are going to be really important this week, just to look at, to reflect at, to really pay attention to what those animals bring into our lives and how we can best use them. The snake medicine is really important for the intuitive medicine that is going to be coming in. I see a lot of purple, and I get like right here is where I get that there's going to be a lot, and it's going to be an influx, and there's going to be a real explosion of creativity and movement, if you will. If your life has been stagnant, it's really going to start to you're going to start to feel the nuts and the bolts starting to work again. I'm feeling it, and I'm starting to start shifting, and it's like it's opening something up. And if your life hasn't been very stagnant, then you're going to find a lot of peace inside this movement. Whereas before you may not have, now there's going to be a peace and ease, a grace to the movement that your life has. That is all I get for this week's crystal forecast. So I hope that you have a good week. Until next week, I'll see you later. Bye.